Hello 3K, it's Mrs. Ryan. Just wanted to say that I miss you all very much and that I've been thinking about you every single day. I know that you've had an opportunity to look at Mrs. Rice's YouTube videos and her live stream videos, and although I'm not sitting next to you on the carpet in our classroom learning alongside with you, I have been learning alongside with you as I watch Mrs. Rice's videos. I cannot wait until we return back to class so that I can once again sit next to you on the carpet or in the classroom and be with you once again. I also have been wondering what type of fun things you've been doing since you've been home. What kind of things have you been learning? What new experiences have you done? I know being at home is very different than being at school, and so a lot of things might be changing. But just because they're different doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. I do recall Mrs. Rice today talking about how we need to think about each day and think of a positive thing that has happened each day. That was one of the little homework assignments that I did with my daughters today, was to try to think of something positive that happened and something that was exciting. I know that each day in the morning when you guys come to school, I usually have an opportunity to kind of go around as we're playing in the morning and ask you, well, what kind of fun things did you do in the weekend? Or what types of things did you do yesterday when you weren't at school? And I so want to hear those types of things that you've been doing and just in general how you've been. So you can ask your parents if you want to email Mrs. Rice, and maybe you can copy Mrs. Ryan on those, and you could send me some pictures or just a little note letting me know some of the fun things that you've been doing. Maybe you could include a picture, or you could ask me a question if you have a question about what I've been doing, or just if you just have a question in general. I would love to hear how you are doing. Going back to what I had mentioned earlier, Mrs. Rice had mentioned about thinking of the positive things in our lives. Today, as one of the assignments with my daughters, I thought about doing a poster with flowers because this is a time of new growth, and in the springtime I think of new flowers. And so on these flowers we wrote fun things that we've done so far, because you might be wondering, well, what are you doing, Mrs. Ryan, when you're not at school? I'm not going to cover everything, but I'll just cover a few of the fun things that I've been doing when I've been home here with my kids. So hopefully my head doesn't get cut off when I'm standing up here. So here we go. On here were my flowers, and I mentioned some of the fun things we did. One thing we did were a Lego Wars, where I set a timer for 30 minutes and I had my kids do a creation. We did a thing where they had to do a town, and one chose to do a school and another child chose to do a store. We did a birthday parade where we made a poster and drove past one of our friends and wished him a happy birthday. We've done outdoor picnics. We've done a lot of relay races with a hyperdash game. We have done some other crafts here. We have a salt art painting for Easter. We have some foam crafts that my daughters have done. We did some pretend cooking shows. We've made muffins and brownies, and they made homemade pasta with Mr. Ryan. I don't always get a chance to read a book, so I had an opportunity to read a book. One of my favorite ones I finished. I hope that you're also able to read some books, whether you're looking at the pictures to learn about the story, or maybe you're having mom or dad read you a story, or an older brother or sister. I'm sure you're also possibly reading a lot. Maybe you've done some fun things outside, some activities, chalk art, different crafts. I would love to hear about some of those activities that you've done with your families. I would also love to hear of any suggestions that you might have for my family. We've been doing a lot, but we still need more ideas. And I bet you have some great ideas out there for me as to what things might be really fun to try. I would love to hear those. I've also, just like when you guys are at school, you guys have your little charts with your X's where we can keep track of when you're following directions or you're doing things that are kind. I have these for my kids. I've been putting fake money in there when I find them doing kind things or following directions at home. And after they get so many dollar bills, they get to choose a fun activity or a game that they like. And guess what? They fill those jars up. So right now, they're outside with Mr. Ryan, and they chose a game that they wanted to do of their choice. So maybe that's something that you could do at home with your parents as well. But I just wanted to let you know that I miss you all very much, that I've been thinking of you all each and every day, and that I cannot wait to get those emails and to hear exactly what you're doing each day, how you're doing, and I can't wait to see you when we return back to school. But until then, 3K, Have a great day. Bye.